Olivia Tatara.
Dr. Yaakov.
And we're here, we just came back from our special retreat event where we do this once a year. We do a gathering and we, almost like a holly festival where we have the powder and we just bless everyone with the grounding material, the clay, the powder, all different substances. So it raises the vibration and it grounds. We're here today to talk about something, a message from the universe, God, whatever that means to you. Something beyond a name, beyond a religion, and even something if someone is a theist of any kind. What does it mean to truly live? And live your life to the fullest, to the last moment of your life, and then beyond that. So also getting past any fears, any type of limiting belief that you may feel is holding you back. We're going to discuss all of this in an open and free way where whoever comes into this, it's healing for all. Beyond the word, whatever it is inside of you that needs to be ignited, that is what you can receive from listening to this. So we have Dr. Yaakov here, Dr. John Falcon Cardona, and again, I'm Dr. Olivia Tatara, and we're just going to see what the message is for everyone today, universal.
So let's start off with we're all one. If you can accept that, go ahead, move on. Click. That's all you need to do. Now, today is, most of you, when you talk to everyone, you are non-logical. Oh, wait a minute, now you're going to attack me? I want you to sit down. Take your shoes off. I want you to relax. If you need to grab a blanket, don't grab alcohol or grab a substance. No cake, no cookies, a pillow, a blanket. Maybe it's cold where you are, it's hot. We're in Puerto Rico, but inside here it's freezing. That's why you see a jacket.
And also when it rains, the temperature goes down tremendously.
So, logically, when you go to look at things, we look at it more scientifically, more beyond religion, but religions and traditions because of what we have trained in. Now, there's all different roles of people in life. So if I'm a Catholic, only a Catholic, and Jesus, did you know Jesus? I love Jesus. But your Jesus, my Jesus, two different Jesus. Jesus, maybe, I don't know. Santo Maria. Right? Caribbean, you might hear that and they're like, oh my God, they're possessed. En Dios, Ave Maria. Now that's a form. That's God in a form. But just because Joe Jones goes to church, puts on a dress, and goes there with Papa Jim that's sleeping with so-and-so, and she's cheating behind his back, and they go and they sing, some of them sound beautiful.
And if it makes you feel good, there's nothing against that. But the truth behind everything is worth knowing.
So, when you get into things, what happens if you say, well, the Jewish, the this, well, the Big Bang.
Evolution.
Okay, great. What's beyond that, and let's look at it on a scientific level, down to an atom, down to a molecule, down to something that's even in your cells. Most of you are healers with nonsense. And it's okay to have nonsense. You know, you're running around with your friends and you're getting drunk and you're doing all this stuff. That's good.
Looking for this thing called love or a relationship, comparing yourself to other people, that's a huge thing. Also spreading negativity in different talks, whether you say you're in the name of a god. What is the habit that, okay, are you totally taking responsibility for your life, or are you just saying, oh, God's gonna forgive me? What about what you're left with?
How can, you know, most people's God are the false idols. And when you identify a false idol, what about the people, I don't do Facebook. Oh no, that's not me. Sooner or later they're doing it. Or they're going out of business. Then there's some business, I never did a Facebook out. Never took an ad out. Maybe that's me. Maybe that's Olivia. Maybe that's one of our students. Maybe that's the one in the gallery. Maybe that's the one in the bakery. But all of you are judging. What God is that?
But it's really whoever believes. And what is the belief truly? Is it the belief in some God that's trying to be used against someone else? And this is not knocking anyone's belief, because really, believe in everything. That's really the problem in society, is that people don't believe in themselves, the true thing.
So let's look beyond that and let's look into ethics or something, moral. If you pray and you're a good person and you don't cheat anybody and you never did anything like that, and you're, man, that's a good man or woman. Never cheated, never did this, got married, went to work. But that does not mean that every woman and man is like that. They got devilish eyes. And I tell men all the time, and a lot of them don't like me sometimes. I tell them all the time, why do you have to wander with your eyes? Why do you gotta look and talk with the mouth? Even if you went with them, what are you gonna accomplish? You went to bed with them. Really? So what? And a woman, well, he got the richness, you know what I'm saying? BMW, Mercedes, got the house, got this, got that. Then you go digging. Oh no, he's not the greatest looking guy, but he makes an income. That's what you settle for.
So you're saying a way of a, let's go Friday, Saturday, Sunday to pray and worship, but then you're doing something based on a programming that has nothing to do with the religion. It has to do with the programming of the mother, of the father. And then every other relationship in which that maybe you're mistaking love with something that's a desire, a need, or a want, and fulfilling it with different material things. It's so, beyond that.
Let's warp the mind a little bit. You, right now, were not born where you were born. We're going to play a game. You were born in China. Are you the religion you are? You're born in China. Come on, play the game. What religion are you? Depends on the era. Maybe some of you are not educated. China, there was a lot of Muslim at one time. Huh? You know that? Smart guys. Sounds funny. That's a joke. You can't take a joke. Maybe you can't take a joke. Maybe that's why you have so many issues. So, depending on an era, there becomes a change. So if someone says they believe in God and they're doing good, beautiful. That's good.
Blessings. It's amazing.
But if they're believing in God, using the name of God, but God is dog backwards, and most of you act like your dogs that want to be trained, and you're peeing and crapping all over the place on people. Right now. Now, some people are going to say, well, you're a jerk. Well, good, thank you. Thank you very much. Okay, you went out with your girlfriends. You don't like one of your girlfriends. Somehow you think your girlfriend is the word fat, ugly. But somehow you have the hots for her boyfriend. You're trying to get her boyfriend. You're sneaking and talking to her boyfriend.
Technology.
But then, if that girl gets what she wants and you have the money, have the job, have that, then it's okay. They can deal with you up until a point. You got to know roles of people. Now, will that happen? It depends on the, some people think it's rude. So, yeah, I teach students, you look at someone, well, in 3 months, if you go to our meditations and you really put your all into it, you're better than most healers. Doesn't mean you're totally conscious, doesn't mean you're right, but you can catch the nonsense. And somehow you'll come back to it all the time. But after a while, you got to understand, done. You can come back all you want, but that does not mean you're in that stage where you were. Someone else came above you, left, and they left, and they left, but we never left. And our masters never left us. So I don't know what all of you are getting taught out there, where you leave your master. You have the right to do anything, blessings. But stop lying, cheating, and stealing emotions from other people.
And then blaming everyone else when it's a pattern that continuously is happening in whose life? Your life. So it's time to take responsibility and really understand that influences, well, there's a lot of influences that need to be reevaluated, let's just say, for everyone that is watching.
And now we're in the AI. And some of you are watching on your Windows and your blah, 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 and you don't have this and I don't like this, but I only spy on people on Facebook. You better get it together, guys. We're in a new world. The old world is still old. That's where our teachings come in. They're ancient.
Don't you know that your click means something? And then also, when it clicks inside of your own mind with awareness, with the truth of what truly is, wow, life starts to change.
So, all you internet marketers, we're here to help everybody. And we're about to perform something amazing. We already started. Because some of you want to view afterwards, which we saw. You won't view. And all these little posses and cliques. Right? That's God. That's someone calling. And we're making a statement. Some people are going to think it's ego. It's not.
Or that's a gift. You can really call it whatever you want, but whatever you have, a talent, a gift, a skill, it can either be used or it can be misused. What are you going to use it for is the question. To help and aid, or are you going to add to the shit that's already in the world now? And some of you might get offended, but who really gives it?
So, yeah, do you give a shit? Is the question. Well, you got to give a shit about you
Yeah,
first.
what do you give a shit about?
And if you don't, it's going to hit you. It's going to get in you. It's going to get it in the shit. And then you hit. And then you say, oh shit. Well, you got to learn law of attraction. In our system, we say it's a lifestyle. Okay, it's not the religion, it's not this, everybody has their own faith. We tell you, follow law, and it's a will.
Introspection is recommended on a journey, but going back to what works is the truth, is what works. So what are you lying to yourself about? Are people lying to you? And how does that make you feel?
Now, if you're experiencing that with your family, family, how many have a good family? Well, you got stories. There's not one person in the world that don't have a crazy story about their family. Be careful of the ones that are so prepper. They're full of, what's that word we said? Shit?
Shit.
That's what they're full of.
And it usually comes in the ones that do say everything is perfect, amazing, picture. You know who we're talking about.
Now, that goes into roles of people. Are they in a state that they're mentally sane? Now, could they have been misdiagnosed all along because they were eating toxic food? That's where we kick in with the Ayurveda, the science, and intuitiveness like you never saw before given.
And it's the real questions you ask, not only your doctor, but the doctor should be asking you. And also you asking yourself, what do you truly want in life? Because any manifestation of a dis-ease or something that is not on homeostasis starts from patterns of thought.
So, one of the biggest things is debt to people. So, what is debt? Something that you supposedly owe. Now, most people use debt to strong arm people. Now, my students years ago would know me. I heard of you. That's good for you. What'd you hear about me? Oh, I heard you good with the hand. Yeah, pretty good. Yeah. You know, one day I want to get on the floor. Well, you know what? Let's go in the backyard. I don't have time right now, this, that. Oh, I want to talk spirituality too. All right.
It happens when it happens.
It happens when it happens. So you got to learn people's energy. That does not mean that they are that person, but they are struggling. And when we evaluate you, we look at a psychological, not that we're saying, oh, psychologist, we look in the psychological, we look in the physical. Doesn't mean if you're 500 pounds, you can lose that weight so fast, but most of you are silly. You want to, I need that little cheese. I got a little taste, just a taste. And all you vegetarians, oh my God, I just ate chicken nuggets.
And it's not being funny, but most of you, it doesn't matter if you say you're fat, overweight, or skinny, or have a completely crazy body shaming issue.
Now,
But whatever it is what you have become in life.
so let's take for instance. So you're a vegetarian. Great. You don't get sick? Why are you so weak, some of you? When did you start the vegetarian? Did you ever look at it not in an American sense, more on a holistic sense, more on what is your body type, and from that body type, what energy you can possess, and from that energy, what organs can be this, and it's a little spice? Wouldn't you want to know?
The little changes inside of what food can truly be instead of making every day a cheat. Most people of you guys are living your cheats, so what does that really mean in the long run?
Like a diet is not a diet. It's a lifestyle.
Never a diet.
If any of you ever you want to lose weight, I'll tell you, there's no money back guarantee because you got a guarantee. We deliver it to you. We give it to you. Whatever weight you say you want to be, when you're done losing the weight, it will. It's will. It's all your toxic animosity, jealousy, greed, hatred. I hate mommy, I hate daddy, I hate this. Mommy hates this, daddy hates this, grandma's this, grandpa's this. Who blew the horn? Blow the horn, do a ritual, dance, dance, dance. You can't have all that together. You gotta have peace of mind.
Sometimes you gotta start your own traditions too, and that can start with the self-care, what you eat, what you drink. Drinking's so important. You know how much poisons are in alcohol?
So now
Another
we
topic.
calm it down for those who stay. I don't know, because I think there's Facebook, there's YouTube, there's
Other streaming.
special group, there's the other special group. Okay. So maybe on Facebook there are 2 people. Maybe on YouTube, but you don't know marketing. So maybe we're giving you something that you're seeing, but you can't do it somehow because you don't have the right team. You all want to keep money for yourselves. You all want to turn around and say, I'll pay you this. And there's a big thing that we have to address. If you are a healer and you go to an internet marketer and you lie about them, boy, are you damned. Because you damn yourself. Sometimes you don't know that internet marketer. Sometimes that internet marketer's like God, in a way. Everything comes forward, and then you lose it. So for all the internet marketers that are doing great, many blessings.
Continue to do your work.
Continue. For all you little scumbags out there that play games and then blame someone else, and then talk bad about someone that's doing good, shame on you.
And we're not here to put anything inside of anyone. That's totally within inside of everyone else. But there's also a hybrid out there of healer / marketer / designer / So it's all that you view people in a way to try to steal tactics without putting forth the worth of what you are trying to build.
And-
Self-worth and stealing information, and then even the sneakiest ones go in and act like something is correct in a way just to study. That is intense for someone to have to go back on themselves in a day and really go back and see what is done in such a time.
So you need a metaphysical flush. We dealt with this with a lot of clients.
Just situations
Just a lot of situations.
to learn.
And there's a lot of things you need to learn. Not every healer's the full-blown bling bling.
It's true, everyone needs everyone else, so not one person can do it by themselves. It's what you're going to accept. Also seeing the divinity inside of everyone. Do you want to be a jealous God? Do you want to be an angry God? Or you want to be a loving and kind God or goddess?
So
It's your
now
choice.
it's been going on, if you're viewing, the ones that are, but let's start. Okay, it's been going on. In the beginning, it sounds like someone's attacking you, ripping you apart. It's like a UFC match. But when a true master talks to a group, every one of those students will come out and say, "He's talking to me. I know they were.
I felt it.
I felt it."
Somehow,
The other
some
one's like,
way.
"I felt it too." You felt? No, I felt it. No, I felt it. Who felt it? That's divine.
And it shines through everyone. So many teachers and gurus have this. Muji and Sadhguru Deepak Chopra, and we wanted to mention Herschel Lazaroff as well.
Yes.
And give a big blessing and a thank you to everything that you share with the world, you shared with us, but you continue one by one, nation by nation. And it's amazing.
And
Amazing.
we're going to do a healing to start it off. Now, this is in the Jewish tradition. It's also Chabad. It's very highly respected right now. They're on their days right now, and there's others that can give. So we're going to give Holio, we're going to offer it, and we're going to give special thanks. And guys, if you have anybody out there claiming a Holio, no, come to us, ask us, or ask to speak to Herschel himself, but don't come with nonsense, guys.
And what Holia does is it just connects your vibration to that primordial sound of the universe, going through the different vowels and also the sounds from before this time, before your time. So this was created to unite everyone in a creative field of a healing vibration that's available to every person.
So we start off with tones and tunes and that grace that Herschel shared with us, because we were like canaries in a tunnel seeing the light, but that light was beyond him, but it was speaking through him. And when you get a chance to experience that, it becomes a dedication that you must make it become famous. It can't die. Keeps on giving. So if you want a kosher way, we have it. Everything we do is on a kosher ethic.
An honest, a truthful, and an upfront of this is what happens, and your choice is your choice to go from there.
So we're going to start off with the polio, and you should have your back straight. And slowly move your shoulders. Move your neck slowly. And move forward slowly. Turn your neck slowly. Raise your left hand. Lean back. Move your arm. Move your arm. And now say light. Nothing else. Light. Smile. My heart feels beautiful and warm. Okay, there's a little warm up. Now, guys, I want you to close your eyes. You shouldn't be driving. There's going to be different tones. Now, this is going to be mixed with our music, our frequency, our creation. And this is going to be played by OAT. This is a special instrument that's not cheap, guys. Okay, so this is going to automatically bring the Renaissance into you with us singing polio. And if you do suffer, just smile and you're safe. And it's very kosher. If you're Jewish and you're worrying about something, don't. Okay, check with your local rabbi, and they will tell you, yes, that's okay.
And this goes towards all ages, all religions, races, genders, for the pure frequency that clears you, brings you back to a homeostasis, combined with the polio.
Here we go. I see the colors of the light. Oh, Olivia was born and it was here. Herschel Lazarov is here to bring cheer. His name's Happy Herschel for a reason. Oh, let's just share more than one season. Awaken. Awaken.
Polio.
Awaken.
Polio.
Awaken.
Polio.
It is done.
Thank you.
Guys, I hope you enjoyed that, but we got more. Now, if you are going towards our divine grace, well, that's Holio too.
Our Shakti pot, whatever it is for an intuitive session, it's all the same name in a different way.
So
The energy.
One of the biggest things is always knowing about your debt and your contracts. And don't say you're going to pay someone and you don't, and you cheat them and you do this and you run away. That's only going to come back to you. So make sure if you're a healer, a person, or you're someone, make sure you have that good contract. And if you're an internet marketer, make sure that you have everything time-stamped, you know everything, because the world is not that beautiful. If you are suffering, some of you say you are Muslim, and some of the children are saying, I don't agree with my mom and dad. And we got some horror stories and emails. We helped save a lot of women privately. We cannot say the names that were in abusive in the Muslim community.
And this doesn't go towards all religions of that ethnicity. It's just certain Islamic groups can be very strict when there is a liberation feel in this new era of people discovering who they truly are, and that's not entirely a bad thing.
We saved people in the Catholic that were
Christians too.
Christians, Baptists, Buddhists, Muslim, Hindu, all these things, just to help a woman or a child in need. Didn't ask for anything. Just service. And they came to our meditation. They told us they didn't have money. And I looked at the class and said, anybody chipping in for this person? You're going to go and buy something. It's $10. No one could chip in. Nah, put it on my tab. That's why I would say, put it on my tab.
Help someone out.
Help someone out.
You'll know the time.
So you have to know how to help people. Most of you healers are very greedy and selfish in your own ways. And that's okay. That's understandable. There's some sort of disagreement that you have with the world. Not just, you can't fix you. But you can. But if you're, I don't like saying this, but I have to. In the metaphysical world, most of you are silly. You're doing, I got my candles and my gold curtains and the incense is there and blah, 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 and I'm putting on this perfume. Whoa, wait a minute, you know science? Did you know that perfume causes cancer? Do you know that you can get sick? Do you know that causes pimples? Oh, we bleach down everything. Yeah, that's nice. We don't do that.
How are the cells in the body?
So
you really have to look at every little thing in use and where are the poisons, where are the toxins. Beyond a God, beyond a religion, science needs to come where you know your own biology, and maybe an organ is off from the way that things have been done for years, and it takes one little change to get back to homeostasis.
So most of you don't understand. Oh, I'm on the new diet. I'm drinking soy milk. Come on, guys, I got goat's milk. Come on, guys, I'm going to wash my body in goat's milk. Come on, guys, I'm going to pierce my here. Oh, I pierced here. Oh, I pierced there. Oh, I got piercings all over. And then you're psychologically, who missed the train? That sounds funny? That's the truth.
It's a reality that some people face.
So you got to go back to ancient times like Ayurveda with the spice, the Chinese, and the everything. It's not just one. All the way down to is that someone wrote something? All the way down to all different indigenous. But all of you are going this route as healers that are really shaming people.
And maybe not even healers, maybe productive members of society, or even just trying to find what you're doing to be productive and have this thing called love in a relationship. All the love starts within. Even within inside of you, that's the representation of whatever service you are giving out. And believe us, everyone has their own creative skill, and that can do what it needs to do in your life to provide you liberation for the moment.
So what we do is when you listen to our stuff, we never set it up for you. No. Why do I gotta make time for you? I already make time for a lot of people. I gotta go on your schedule because so-and-so is working late today and she just wanted to relax.
People say it.
See? And you say to yourself, okay, you know, guys, I couldn't make it to class because it was just, you were sitting at home eating potato chips and a cheeseburger. Why are you lying? Well, they're not going to know. Well, someone can see it, though. And guys, if you're turning around and saying, the word is the craziest, just the word fat. But that the even medical term sounds like someone just punched you in the face. Very obese, mildly obese.
Moderately obese and morbidly obese. Look at these words.
Like,
what? Make someone feel bad about themselves.
Small, big, large, how do you fix it? Get out all the processed food. How do you drop it? Then from there you gotta emotionally train them. How do you work their mind? First they gotta sweat. Gotta get all the toxins out, but you can't sweat fast. Most of you run and go to the gym. But then you go home and you drink this and you're mixing this, drinking this, and drinking it, and all of a sudden your hormones are off. Some of you are drinking coffee, and then that's messing up your lymph drainage system. But then you get that big high, but then you're telling everybody, it's just old age, it's this, that. No, it's the coffee. It's overstimulating you. So too much of one thing, that's why in our system, when you come to us, some people say, we have it so simple. You can come and watch us, participate. You can book a session, $37.59. And you just tell us what you're going through, and we just, okay. And we have equipment, we don't need it, but when you call, we have to document everything. Because we don't sell your stuff, that's just for us to know in case you ever came back, even if you came back 10 years later. Yeah, I have that protocol. And I see people leave, and they still find that protocol, and then all of a sudden, man, I was a little crazy. I haven't talked to you in like 5-6 years. ran a little nuts, but wow, I did that protocol within a week.
It still works.
Still works. All right, goodbye. But most of them don't have your number. That was the old number. Now you're growing bigger, bigger, bigger. And then some of them thought that they had your own number and this and that, but that was business lines. And then from there, those lines were everyday business lines, but you were using them to mentor someone because you also needed a personal life. People take things for granted. So when you pay someone, if you ever owed anybody money, did you pay them? Okay. Why not? Now, a lot of people say, well, they told me I didn't have to worry about the bill. Well, there it is. Don't argue with me. That's what you said. But then the true person would come back and say, here, I'll take you to dinner. You got to find out if that person took you to dinner, if that person invited you, if that person gave you something. Stop being stupid over money. You're going to argue with someone. You want $369 for a healing session? Yes, there's people charging $9,000. Think I deserve that. Read the profile. Guys, if you're not worth that and you can get it, good. But you can't. It's going to go in time and people are going to measure who you are. But then the negative side, see guys, you got to realize if I go with God and I do a Christian and my life is great, good. But there's all ways, and I tell people I love Jesus.
Yes.
I love Buddha. I love Allah. If I put my hands on you and said in the name of Jesus, you'll faint. Most of you go in convulsions. I have it proven. I just touched someone and said, Jesus, and the whole thing. Whatever religion, someone said, Buddha, come on, take a picture. Here we go. Buddha. Someone say, Allah, come on, baby.
Let's pray together.
Let's
Whatever
pray
you wanna
together.
say.
But don't come to me with your fake nonsense. We're all one. I'll respect you, but don't disrespect me. Don't try to put me down. Don't try to talk to me as if I'm under the bus.
So you really got to look at a place that most people forget, and it's right here. It's inside of your own heart. And it's something that is very overlooked because of what people are saying out there, what a religion is saying, what a mom and dad and what a sibling is saying. But in this world, there are so many things to trust. It lies inside of you trusting your own decisions in life and then also uniting with the frequencies that bring your vibration greater. And this can go beyond what someone says, a religion, a God. There's many. But you get to choose what type of divine you are inside of you.
And now, for the ones that it is pouring out there,
Yes,
for the
love
when
rain.
we're getting a storm here in Puerto Rico, guys. It's cold in here. Woo. All right. We're gonna perform. What's the word? Sadhana. And there's all different names. So be in your divine self.
Just reverence for that in which is inside of you and all. And let it pour. Water is life.
Beyond any religion. beyond your mother, beyond your father, beyond who you are. I am whole. I am here. I am ready. And now let's sit. And who's ever joining, you got the biggest grace. Or the other guys right there, we got about 316. Oh wow, 369. 2,300 and what, 30 that is? And then from there we have, okay, so many blessings, guys.
Many blessings.
And now we're gonna sit, and this is universal. It can't hurt you. For the ones that waited, we're not gonna give you this right away for free. You have to come and deserve it. And if anybody took any offense to everything we're saying, we had to go through your minds, your left side of the brain, the right side of the brain, your vagus nerve, your lymph drainage system. Some of you are not teaching right. But now we're going into our divine service. This is good for anybody. Anything you're going through, just sit, be quiet, and let it go. I am safe. Okay, we hope you enjoyed it. Many blessings. We're going to have a time posted just for this. And if you receive it, if you want personal sessions, they're like this. We had to get through the mind, and sometimes it's a roller coaster because you think you're being attacked. And it's just logical talking, and some people are too emotional. It's either you're weak or you're strong. And our job is to help you realize that the divine is inside of you. And if you're just practicing divine and eating horrible and everything, then the divine isn't, well, the divine is in you, but the darker side is more out. And you don't want that.
Because divine is the highest good, but it's neither good nor bad. It is energy. So whatever you want to use that power for with inside of programming and emotion, inside of what someone says about you, well, what do you think about yourself is the real question.
For all of you that say the Big Bang, okay. For all of you that say God doesn't exist, okay. So someone says, well, God does exist. If they do good their whole life and they feel happy, who cares? If you go to die and you don't believe in God, you might pray.
What we can all agree on is that the moment where the transition is whatever religion they were, that in that moment they're going to know a lot more about what it is than anyone here.
And some of you don't experience that. The same thing like some of you talk. And years ago, people didn't deal with nonsense like that. You didn't have the most hilarious thing. I was out with a couple that was supposedly enlightened. And they said, oh my God, the cabbage was a tinge brown. I'm writing, and they wrote, what was it, like a 30-page essay on that?
A review.
A review. If you don't like it, why do you need to write that big review? Are you getting paid? Some of you are just trying to get fame the wrong way. And then you get this bullying tactic. I witnessed it in Virginia, where I was helping a friend out in their store, and I witnessed people come in from, I'm not going to say the group, but it's a special group online, and they do reviews and do this, and they send people in to strong on them to make them pay for an ad, and all this can go away. And I said, nah, you ain't gonna do that. Let the review go crazy. Screw 'em. I know the internet inside out. You gotta learn to be a scientist.
You got to learn to adapt. We're in a world where technology has come in by storm, and it's not going away. It will just continue to grow. So it's either you can adapt to it, or you are going to continue the same ways. And in this world, whether you believe in God or evolution or the Big Bang or whatever,
Then believe in that.
be fit though.
But why are you eating so crappy?
Survival of the fittest.
Why do you need nachos? You can make, I on my art cooking show, you're gonna see some food made that you're gonna be like, wow. And we got a cookbook coming out.
And it's amazing. It's the smallest amount of ingredients can make the biggest difference in the body and in the mind.
And we have the Pure Shanti.
Essential
If
vitamins.
you just want to go there and order something, just go there and order it. We have artwork that we have all over. Some people are buying it, putting it in the houses, their doctor's office, all different things. It contains an energy. It's a print. It's not the original. Now, all of you are acting like, whoa, it's too expensive. No, it's a print, and it is expensive. She has 12, 13 books out. She teaches internal arts. She helps special children. Come on, guys. It's an artwork that really enhances your creativity.
And the amount of time in a study plus who you truly are. We are both artists and muses. And our creations, yes, we say healing art, energy, art, embedded with that in which whatever it is you want to be in life to set you free, that is what is put in, along with the highest vibrations. So you can look more on that, but we just create and we put out there, and we understand that whoever it reaches, it is meant to reach them at the time in which it does.
Because, guys, all of you are looking for the millions. And that's great. But you can't handle it. You can't even handle your own marketing. You got to give it to different people because you don't have teams. You know, you look at Tony Robbins, you look at all these people, they have teams because people dedicate their lives, but they get paid. Stop trying to take advantage of people. Show them the way. That's it. Nothing else to do. Okay, guys? So you can join us. We're going to have this. We're going to try every day. We don't know what day it's going to be. It's only going to be 10 minutes. And then we're going to have a service, not like a church, because we have the church understanding that's not a church. And that's what this is going under. You're going to understand that. It's going to be a write-up on what it is, how you can join, how you can get a free membership, or how you can get a blessing for you, your family, and attend everything. And then from there, you can go live with us and ask questions. But if you don't have, sometimes we will pick out who we will go live with or we will answer. But sometimes if you come and do this with us, other people are going to watch it somewhere. Don't look at the views, because we got this going around, and now we're testing it in other areas, but you don't have to pay for it. You have to know how to test it, because it's about an experience, and we want you to experience it. If we said something that made you upset, then that means that someone else is going to really get you upset, especially if it's your family. So we have the sessions. If you need something right away and you don't, our lines are open. And they're open today till 1 a.m. Not because we need it, because we're filming. If you want to catch both of us, then you need to call. You're not going to book, you're going to book on, no, you're going to call. They'll get the phone to us. Take your stuff. You'll get an invoice. You have 10, 15 minutes to pay it. If not, it goes to someone else. I gotta rid the contract. Stop calling. I want to know your price. No, you just want information. So you do. Why don't you say that? Why do I have to tell you that? Well, no, you weren't. You're lying to me. Don't lie. Before I never said anything. This year, we're telling people, I think you're lying. It's okay. Well, you don't know me. I'm this and I'm that. And, oh my God, I'm just trying to get a healer. I'm just trying to get... And then you look at the number and then you research it. But then you got the smart ones. You know what they do? They have their friends call. And they got to be around them. You got to catch that, guys. That's called tactical business protection.
And it happens in all businesses.
We love you. Take care. Have a good night.
Thanks so much for being here. I'm Dr. Olivia Tatara.
Dr. Yaakov, lines open at 1 a.m.
This is suryasolsun. Take care.